Menessah Jordan demonic logo exposed. This is Prophet Menessah Jordan. He looks like a Ken doll, very effeminate. Menessah Jordan platform is very new age looking and demonic. I will not get into the platform of Menessah Jordan. That's another video. But I will address something else that concerns him. A YouTuber asked me to do a breakdown on Menessah Jordan's logo. So here we go. The YouTuber said he spotted a phoenix on the logo. And I have to agree with him. Good looking out. So you guys can see this phoenix here. And basically it is front and center on Menessah's logo. And we're going to go further from there. The phoenix bird is associated with the demonic. It represents magic. The phoenix is an animal spirit guide, just like you would find with animals placed on a totem pole. So this is Menessah Jordan's logo here. And this is a totem pole. So what I want to bring out, first of all, is the leafy substance that you see around his logo here. And this leafy substance represents a tree, you guys. You see that? It represents a tree. And in here, it is very hard for me to show you guys these small little subliminal images, but there are all sorts of little faces and people that are just clustered in this tree here. And this tree represents a totem pole here, you guys. It has a collective of many faces, bodies, and different images on both sides here. So this leafy little image here represents a tree, which is a subliminal image of a totem pole. As you notice here with the totem pole, it has many different faces, just like you see in this leafy subliminal image here. It has many different faces, and a totem pole have different faces, different animals, different people, and a lot of time it is acquainted with the not the leaves, but the wings that are placed on the totem pole. So it is said that many people believe that these animals, people that are placed on the totem pole, are like a spirit guide, like the Holy Spirit will lead us into all truth. Well, they believe that these spirits here, these faces, these animals that are placed on the totem pole, would lead and guide them into all truth. And so that is what you have here. So you see the three crosses here. These three crosses represent totem poles, okay? So you see the phoenix here, front and center, okay? And then there's an actual big face right here, you guys. If you look carefully, you can see this. And then he has like a little horn in the top of his head. But you can see this face. You can see his eyes, nose, and mouth. And there's another one on this side. So these three heads represent the three crosses down here. These are the heads on top of the totem pole. Just like you see this head on top of this totem pole. This is what these three heads. This is this demonic head and this demonic head, and then the phoenix head represents the three heads that go on top of the cross. You see the crosses? So this big head will go here, the phoenix will go here, and this big demonic head will go here. And so this is what this is showing you. And then you see the wings of the phoenix. You see that? This is what this represents here, people. Okay, most totem poles come with wings. So this is what this is showing you. The wings of a totem pole. Okay, and once again, the 3 crosses represent 3 totem poles. This is 1 head, 2 heads, 3 heads, and you have 3 crosses, which represents 3 totem poles. And at the top of all totem poles, you will find the head on top, as you see here on this totem pole. And that's why they have this head, and this head, because it is representing a totem pole. Now I will flip subliminal image upside down to bring out more of the demonic. Okay, you guys. So I place these 2 little, excuse me, I place these 2 little dots here in the face so that you guys can possibly see the image a little better. But what you're looking at is a subliminal image of the Baphomet. So you can see his face right here, and then you can see his fire as it goes up, okay? And then this Baphomet is in a subliminal image, and once again, we know that he is in the form of a tree, so that's why you have all this leafy substance. And then as his butt pokes out, just like you would see a duck's tail, how it flares up and flare out, this is what you're looking at right here. His butt flows up, then this is his leg, and this is his leg. So you can see his face right here, people. Okay, but he is in the form of a tree, and once again, you see the head, because this is a subliminal image of a totem pole. And on this side, you have the same thing. You see the Baphomet's head, and I dropped in those 2 little white dots for eyes so that you guys can get a little bit more clarification on what you're looking at. And then this is the fire going up from the Baphomet's head. And once again, this is his little tail area sticking up, and this is his leg, and this is his leg. So they're just kind of, you know, leaning into this shield here. And once again, you can see the face here, and you can see the face here. And this is, once again, a subliminal image of the Baphomet, and the Baphomet is in a tree-like form because he is mimicking a totem pole. So this one here, this image here, and this subliminal image here represents the Baphomet. And once again, the image here is in the form of a totem pole, you guys. You see that? And the Baphomet is, you can see his horns here, you can see his face. You can see the horn on this one as well. And also to let you know that it's the Baphomet is nothing more than a representation of Satan, and Satan is going to definitely get his shine. He loves to get his respect, and he wants all the attention possible. So also we have another subliminal image of the Baphomet, and it is right here. You guys see I dropped in these 2 white dots, and you see that cross in his forehead? You see that? The cross in his forehead is right there in the center. That cross represents the star that's in the forehead of the Baphomet. That's why they put that cross in the forehead of the Baphomet, because it represents the star in the head of the Baphomet. The Baphomet is always depicted with this star. You're never going to find the Baphomet, an image of the Baphomet, without this star being planted in his forehead. So this is a subliminal image of the Baphomet, and once again, it is a head, because that is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with different heads on the totem pole. And there's another head. You guys see this head here? And I just dropped in these 2 eyes here so that you can see this face. It's just a head. So you got 1, 2, three heads here at the bottom, which represents the three crosses. Upside down, it represents the three crosses, and the crosses represent totem poles, people. So once again, if you look, this little Baphomet is just leaning into this shield. He's just leaning into it with his butt poked out, and his legs are apart. Here on this side, it just mirrors what you see here. You can see the Baphomet, you can see his horn, and he is leaning into the shield with his butt poked out, with his legs coming down. And so once again, the Baphomet is in a tree-like form, okay? He is in a tree-like form because he is representing a totem pole. And a totem pole, all it is a tree that's been carved out and made into these different faces and shapes and animal type shapes and faces that they place on this totem pole, and they paint it and they give it some kind of deity of some sort. And a lot of people actually worship the totem pole, and they really feel like the totem pole is like a spirit guide that will lead them into all truth. So they really have a lot of faith in this demonic thing here. So anyway, that's the breakdown of Menessah's logo. And so his logo is representing the totem pole. All right. There you go, my YouTuber friend. Take heed. Let no man deceive you. Yahshua loves you. Be blessed.